Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Lailatuzzahra, and I'm your examiner in IELTS Speaking Test Part 3. So, tell me, what is your name, please?
My name is Lizi Nurul Isnaeni.
Okay, thank you. Now, we are moving on to the questions. I would like to ask you some questions about life and experience. The first is, do you agree that we learn best from our mistake?
Yes, I do. Learning from my mistakes provides me with an opportunity for growth. The growth here is my personal development where I embrace mistakes and shift my thinking into a place of wanting to discover a way to improve and prevent my mistakes from happening in the future, and also allows me to stop being afraid of failure.
Okay, for the second question is, what is the best way to gain experience in life?
For me, the best way to gain experience is to do something that I've never done before, brave enough to take some risk and make some decisions, even if I know that I might fail. At the end, where I succeed or fail, this will be very useful for me when I have to face perhaps the same kinds of situations in the future, because I exactly know how to deal with it with my previous experience. What kinds of adjustments are needed? If I never try, I will never know what I am good at, and I can never gain any experience.
Okay, for the last question is, what experience do you wish you'd gained?
I wish to study abroad. Since I was kid, I have loved to mark my favorite place on atlas and learn its culture, people, and history. By studying abroad, I'll have the opportunity to witness a completely new way of life.
That's wonderful! And we are at the end of this speaking test. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Lizi, and I am your examiner in IELTS Speaking Test Part 3. So, could you please tell me what's your name?
Thank you. Let me introduce myself. Actually, my name is Lailatuzzahra, but you can call me Laila or Zahra. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now, moving on to our first discussion. Can you explain about discipline based on your opinion?
Okay, thank you. Now I would like to explain about the definition of discipline. So discipline is an act of self-love because we need only to do the things we need to change for you for the better. Okay, so the schedule is like we don't need to demand ourselves to be perfect first, so we don't need to worry about it all. Like you need to be disciplined to wake up early to work on yourself. Like you need to be disciplined to eat some healthy food, and it is actually some self-love for you.
And please tell me about the steps how to be more disciplined.
Well, actually, I have 5 steps how to be more self-disciplined. So, for the first step is you have to challenge yourself to finish every single thing that you start. It is like when you finish something, then you will be able to continue other work regularly. It will make it easier for you. And don't forget to make sure before you do the next activity that your first activity is finished, otherwise it will be messy. Second step is you have to make a plan for everything. It is like when you wake up in the morning, you have to think about what to do in a day. Then everything will be neatly arranged and nothing will be left behind. So that will make you more disciplined. For the third step is design your environment. It is like what environment do you want and how to build a good environment. So it will make it easier for you to determine what activities you should do. For the first step is to work and to focus on the progress, not perfection, because the K is done is better than perfect. Because at least through process, we also learn what things we should do. For the last step is you have to reward yourself. It is like when you have a good week to eat unhealthy food or anything, you just to reward yourself. Like in Saturday, you eat some pizza or anything, so just enjoy your life when you want to be more disciplined and let it flow.
That's great. This is the end of our speaking test. Thank you.